I'm joined by manager Mark Clifford after this afternoon's defeat here at Leiston. Cliff, can you just sum that one up for me, please?
Very disappointing. I feel more sorry for the fans that have travelled all the way down here, to be fair. We had a game plan, we had a few bodies missing, there's no excuses though. And we've come in half-time 3-0 and ended the game conceding 6. Bitterly disappointed.
Both of us won't sit here and make excuses, but with the injuries we've experienced in the last week or so, as well as the kind of stipulations around certain loan deals in the last 24 hours, is that hampered us in any way, do you feel?
Yeah, it has, yeah. But like I say, there's no excuses. The lads that are out there today should be more than capable of getting a result here of some description today, or not being embarrassed as we have been.
Is it important at times like these that the lads, especially those senior figureheads in the dressing room, stick together and ride this out as one, do you feel?
Absolutely, yeah. I've just questioned that in there. Where are they? Where have they been? And there's a very similar point in our season last year when I felt senior figureheads disappeared as well, and it won't be happening this year. I can tell you that.
One bright spark was Louis Nicholson making his first competitive kind of start, if you like, for the club. 45 minutes under his belt, he performed quite admirably down that left side. What do you think? How do you think he fared?
I thought he did really well. It's only because of the situation we found ourselves in why we had to bring him out, and I had to explain that to him to make sure he wasn't too disappointed and thought he'd done anything wrong. But I thought he'd done very, very well.
And of course, Louis Bull got 25 minutes again under his belt, another one off the production line that the club have here with the academy. It's another positive point on a disappointing day, I guess. Absolutely,
and at the point where I think they got their 4th or their 5th, I said, come on, let's get you on the pitch and see what you can do. And I was impressed with a few touches he had. Yes, we know what he can do and we see it in training, but I thought he did really well with a few touches, a few opportunities that he had.
Another bright spot was Natty Peters in the middle of the field. A few good touches, very aggressive in both defence and attack. What was your assessment of his performance there?
It's nothing that we didn't know he could give. I think he's been very patient all season. I thought he was magnificent today, and I think if there was anything positive to come out of today, that was it. Along with the other young lads that we've mentioned. I've spoke with the chairman numerous times over the past few weeks about what our future looks like, and I think we've seen some of that today. And whilst again we haven't come away here with anything in terms of any dignity, I would say, I think what we have to say is our future is very bright, and I'm looking forward to giving more young people, more young players at the football club an opportunity, because if that's what we're going to get, then with games under their belts, we're going to really have a real good future for them kids.
And just one last point finally from me, the fans joined us today on the coach. Some made their own independent travels. It's a good slog, isn't it, down here, 3.5-4 hour journeys, just to wait on them and their support.
First of all, like I said at the beginning, is apologies, and I expect every single player to also extend that, and I'll extend that from them. Their players haven't gone out there today to get done 6. But thank you again. We've said it before, we've said it all season. It's a long way to come. It's a day trip, and just thank you is all we can really say, and apologies from us.